with another episode of Tacoimposters for May 29th, 2020. So I finally got my Patreon working properly, and I got tiers now. So you got $1, you get the video a day early. So if it's coming out on Monday, you'll get it on the Sunday, and you'll get your name in the credits right at the end of the video. You'll get a T-shirt with either this logo, right? Not with a circle around it, but this logo, or a different logo, my logo. Oh, where's my thing? Or you'll get, okay, that's one. So you'll get that with T-shirt with that. You'll get one with a pin, so you'll get this pin. You'll get one with a T-shirt, right? And this pin. Or you'll get a T-shirt, okay? And the, where is it now? And the, if I can get to it. If I can get to it. If I get to the damn thing. So that's one. So one is just a video or podcast early T-shirt and pin. Oh, sorry, podcast early and name at the end. The other one is podcast early naming credits T-shirt. One is, and then you add the next one you add a pin. The next one you add T-shirt and pin. The next one you get. If I can get it, if I can find one. Come on. If I can find the picture I need. No, you get this one. You get, oh yeah. The other one you get, okay, you get, so there's $1, $5, $10, $15. I think one is shirt, this pin, and this pin. Get one of these. So, that's my Patreon. I'm happy I have that now. Please support me on Patreon if you really want. I don't know what the heck this is. This is like driving me nuts right now. Because it's like, from this, it's like shining downwards and causing it to, I don't know, get like a halo effect. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, so that's that. Can't wait to do that. That's what that is. I can't wait for people to actually contribute so that I can get money so I can, upgrade my equipment. Because right now I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. I'm not even using a real camera, which is fine. I don't need it, but like, I hope I can find a real camera one of these days, like get a real camera one of these days, or get P2 cards for my Panasonic that I have. That could be a thing. So, but yeah, so that's that. I haven't finished doing the what's it called yet, my animation yet. Maybe I'll get it by this weekend. Hopefully, because only a few bits left that I can do on the program that I have, because otherwise I can't. So that's the thing. That's the stupid thing about it. My program I have, you can't ink. You can't ink it. I'm like, what are you, stupid? Why would you not be able to ink it? You can't. You just can't. To me, it drives me nuts, but anyway. Okay, so I have a few seconds left, so I'm going to stop here and try again. I got 2 minutes. Okay, so yeah. So that's what I did there. Yeah. You can't ink it. What's the... almost like, what's the point then if you can't ink it? But anyway. That's just that. What else is there? What have I been doing recently? I've been looking for my computer to be able to, because I've misplaced my computer. Cause I moved my laptop, my Surface tab, and now it's gone. I can't find it, but I mean, I'll find it. But yeah, I cleaned my desk. It's not on my desk over there, which is kind of a little annoying. It's not in the basement, as far as I know. My basement. It's where I saw it last. It's not in here, in front of my closet. It's not in my closet really. I don't know where it is, but I mean, well, I'll find it. But yeah. Yeah. I've been watching people play Skate 3 recently. Skate 3, people say, is like the Grand Theft Auto of skateboarding games, and I'm like, yeah, I can see what you mean by that. It's not, but I can see what you mean by that. Like, it's open world skateboarding, because it's not like Tony Hawk, where Tony Hawk is basically just, all you get to do is you have to do what it says, like, that's it. You have to do what Tony Hawk tells you to do, like it tells you to do in the game. Which is fine. It doesn't really make a difference to me. I'm just saying, like, I love Tony Hawk 1, and I love Tony Hawk 3. 2 can shove off. Like, 2 can literally... I like 2. I just don't think 2 is literally the best game. Because the 2 best games on Metacritic that like sit there at 1 and 2 like change like are Ocarina of Time and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Don't know why. I have no idea, but it is. So okay, so yeah. What you saying? Yeah. So I'm looking for that that book. That computer. Oh yeah, the 2 games. Yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Good lord, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 just because it's nostalgic to me. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, I played. I don't love it. I think it's a stupid game. In terms of compared to 1 and 3, 2 is like sitting in the middle of like, okay. It's not the best game you've ever played. Stop the crap. Cut the crap, people. Cut the absolute crap. Because it's not the best game you'll ever play. Now, Ocarina of Time is not the best game you'll ever play either. It's just, I don't know, it's something about it where it's like, I like it personally because I beat it and I just like absolutely love it. It's my favorite game ever. Just because I think it's so easy. Like, it's a great game to give to someone and be like, here's a really easy game. Whether you've played played Zelda all your life, just not that one. If you played video games all your life, you've never touched a video game in your life, you've never touched Zelda in your life, you will, every level will be able to play it. Whether you're like, oh my gosh, I have played every video game ever, just not Zelda. Every video game ever, just not that Zelda. Every Zelda game ever, not Zelda. Never touched a video game in my life. Yeah, so I don't think it's the best game ever. But I mean, it's not the worst. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 is my favorite Tony Hawk Pro Skater game. So, I mean, which Pro Skater did I have on this? I had Tony Hawk Underground or Tony Hawk something or other. I don't remember which Tony Hawk exactly I had. I like Tony Hawk Remix or something. So, personally, I don't love the Tony Hawk Pro Skater franchise. Considering you play... Now, once you played something like Skate 3, there's no point to even trying to play any of the other skateboarding games. That control scheme with the sticks, right? With the sticks, right? Right? Like this. Right? It's just realistic. You just go, no, this is so much better than Tony Hawk. Now, don't get me wrong, Tony Hawk's good. It's just this is better. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not the worst, but it's not great. So, yeah. So, that's what I've been doing, looking for my computer, trying to do that, trying to do my animation, trying to, got my Patreon, so yeah, I really need guests on this damn podcast. Nobody wants to. I've asked like 2 people, and they're like, one was like, maybe, the other one was like, okay. And I never talked to him ever again. The other one was like, maybe, and then was like, nah, that's not my thing. So I'm like, oh, fine, you know what? Fine. Look, I don't care. Fine. But I need guests, so I need someone. I need something to talk about. Guests, topics, anything. Just anything. Because I cannot just sit here and open up the camera and be like, done, I'm going to make this. It'd be freaking amazing. So, you know what I mean? I just can't. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I run out of things to talk about. I've said this before. It's like Good Mythical Morning. They said, give us topics because you cannot just talk about what we thought about in the day. Like, oh yeah, this, no. But yeah. Hopefully I'll get enough money to get a real camera from Patreon. Because I can't wait to get a real camera because real cameras aren't that expensive when you think about it. Like, $200 is not that expensive for a camera when you take into consideration that cinema cameras are like $25,000 to $100,000. Isn't like Sony's new cinema camera like $90,000 or something? They did a episode on Short Circuit. Look that up. Short Circuit cinema, Sony cinema something, and then you have to pay for every licensed thing, which is like a couple of thousand a month, a couple $1,000 a year, if you want their software. But then you can pay for it for like $10,000 or $20,000. It's ridiculous. This is for people making billions of dollars who want the absolute best quality stuff ever. That's who you have. I'm not saying they're useless, but I mean, think about taking like Sony's cinema camera or Red's camera, Red's 8K camera, or yeah, 8K camera, and just being like, hey, what would I buy? An 8K camera once for $45,000, or a $90,000 or $90-ish thousand dollar camera, paying for software every month, or paying another whatever $20,000 for their to buy their software. It's stupid. Again, I saw it on Short Circuit and I went, how does Linus Sebastian pay for all this? I have no. He pays like, what was it? Is it $3,000 a month for internet or $30,000 a month? No, I think it's $3,000 a month for internet. I'm like, what are you crazy, boy? Boy, that's $36,000 a year for internet. It's crazy. I actually never made the what's the word I'm looking for? Never made the connection. I don't know if you can. Well, where is it? I don't know if you can hear the air conditioner. If you can, sorry, it's boiling hot here now. It's finally hot. It's disgusting. Oh, but yeah. So yeah. I mean, hey. But yeah. What was I just talking about? Oh yeah. See, I have these here, right? I have because when I bought my Panasonic, the guy had no idea what he had. He didn't know what he had. You know, he looked like this up, and I think he said like you could sell these for $400 each. So, and the bag was $400 that he came with. But I have these, which are, if I can get it to stop doing that. Come on. They're a V-mount. They're cinema camera V-mounts, right? And I'm just like, whoa, those are how expensive? And I looked them up, and they're like $400 each. They're insane. They're absolutely insane. But yeah, I'm probably gonna sell those just because they can make so much money from them. It's crazy. But yeah. So I don't know. I buy a red hydrogen. Is it called hydrogen? Red Dragon. The 8K camera. Red's 8K camera. I buy Red's 8K camera. So, and the minute I buy Red's 8K camera, I'm making so much mini videos. But again, you need a really good computer too. So really, in retrospect, it's a lot of investment, which is fine if I have that kind of money. I don't know where Linus gets like $45,000 to just, you know, knock down and get like 7 of them. I'm not even kidding. He has like 4. $45,000 times 4 is a heck of a lot of money. But hey, what do you want from me? I don't care. If I had that much money, I'd be spending it on stuff like that too. So, you know, hey, what are you gonna do, right? I want a camera like that one day. I talked to my friend who's into cameras and she's a videographer, and he's like, maybe I'll get a Red one day. And he's like, yeah, one day. Yeah, one day is like years in the future. One day is not, oh yeah, tomorrow I'll think about buying a Red camera. Now, Red cameras aren't crazy expensive even when you consider it to like the Sony stuff, where it's like, it's crazy. It's a lot of money. But it's cinema quality stuff. You're not getting an iPhone, okay? You're not getting, you know, a Canon Rebel TI, whatever, or Canon something Mark D's, right? You're getting cinema quality cameras for that much money. Like, it's insane how much money you spend, but it's also insane on what you can get for that money. For that money, right? You're paying a lot of money for good quality stuff. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it is what it is. You pay for what you get what you pay for. You pay $100 to get a camera, a Canon, right? Or you pay $100,000 and get a Sony camera, like, or $45,000 and you get a, what's it called? You get a Red. So like, depends on what you're really going for too. If you're going for, I want 4K video and that's it. Because I talked to not B&H. I've talked to B&H too, but I've talked to Gosselin. Yeah, because camera store near me is called Gosselin, and I've talked to them and they're just like, okay, look, depends what you want. You want a DSLR, a mirrorless, or a camcorder, and all were nothing under $500, $400, or $399 was the cheapest one. And the thing there was, he's like, now don't go hyping on the 4K bandwagon yet. Don't get on that hype train yet, because it's just hype and it's just a fad right now. We're not at the point where everybody can make 4K video. Now, this exact camera, this Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, can also do 4K. And my Samsung, where is it? Gear 360, can also do 4K. But the thing with those are, 4K editing is a lot of work. It's big files. Try to email or Tacoimposters@gmail.com or Discord. I've got a Patreon now that works. So I think that'll be it for now, guys. So adios, mi amigos.